Hello, it's Mrs Glasson, and welcome to Wonderful Words beginning with R. And I'm filming this at a rather sad time in our history, 5 days after the death of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II. And so, by way of real-life context and resonance, I will be reflecting upon the life of one who was rightly revered for her resolve and much respected for her resilience. Students, please do have your Wonderful Words workbooks with you. For later on, I'm going to be reviewing and revising some wonderful words beginning with R that I've taught you already in my other videos. And to reiterate, to get your very own version of the Wonderful Words workbook, go to www.mrsglasson.com. So, wonderful words beginning with R. Are you ready? Are you raring to go? Let us commence. Firstly, I wanted to start with this word resolution, which means a firm decision to do or not do something. It is a noun. And in 1947, on the 24th of April, in Cape Town, on her 21st birthday, Princess Elizabeth, as she was then, made a firm resolution. This is what she said.
It is very simple. I declare before you all that my whole life, whether it be long or short, shall be devoted to your service and to the service of our great imperial family to which we all belong. But I shall not have strength to carry out this resolution alone, unless you join in it with me, as I now invite you to do.
There we have resolution, a firm decision to do or not do something. So in the context of your own lives, you might know about New Year's resolutions. Have you ever made any? Sometimes people decide to give up chocolate or alcohol, or perhaps they make a New Year's resolution to take up exercise. So, resolution, a firm decision to do something, or sometimes with some New Year's resolutions, to not do something. But either way, it's certainly true to say that our late Queen's resolution to serve was unfaltering. Unfaltering meaning strong, steadfast. Resolute, to complete that list of adjectives with a wonderful word beginning with R. So once again, resolute, unfaltering, strong and steadfast, and all of those wonderful words are adjectives. To reiterate, the late Queen's resolution to serve was resolute. She certainly never reneged on her promise to serve devotedly. Renege meaning go back on a promise or agreement. Our late Queen was rightly much revered for her resolve. Revere and revered. They are words that I have already taught you in Wonderful Words beginning with M. So do look back if you can't remember what they mean. So resolve meaning determination. Let's have a look at these headings. Can you see the word resilient or resilience repeated? Resilience first. The key to Queen Elizabeth II's long reign is a resilient monarchy. She showed surprising resilience, breathtaking resilience. So her resilience is very rightly a quality that we admire about her. To reiterate, she was resilient, strong and hardy, determined, pertinacious, tenacious. And these words are adjectives. She showed remarkable resilience or determination or pertinacity or tenacity. And those are abstract nouns. And finally, that word resonant, that's so important to English teaching. I use that word so frequently when I'm teaching creative writing or when I am analysing literary texts. In this context, it means to have particular meaning or importance to someone. So, for example, one test of truly great literature, it is said, is that it has universal resonance. So the plays of Shakespeare, for example, themes like jealousy and revenge, unrequited love, arguably, as long as human beings continue to be human beings, those themes will always be relevant. I know exactly how that character feels, or, oh, I know what that's like. That is the test of a really good writer. And that's why we read books written by skilled writers, because they are timeless and they are relevant and they are resonant. I think it's what trendy English teachers call relatable. I'm not that trendy, so I like to say that these texts resonate with us. This is the part of the lesson when I want to revise, review and reiterate some wonderful words that I have already taught you. So if you have your Wonderful Words Workbook with you, take a look. If you don't have it with you, then go to www.mrsglasson.com and order your copy immediately. As you can see, under Wonderful Words beginning with R, there are 3 extension tasks, and they will refer to Wonderful Words beginning with M, Wonderful Words beginning with C, and Wonderful Words beginning with Q. So that's numbers 15, 5, and 20, respectively. So respectively meaning in that order or in the order given. Extension task A. What was I taught to revere? You should know, but if you don't know, the answer is in Wonderful Words beginning with M. Extension task B. 3 words beginning with R that are synonyms for chastised. Let me explain further. So, in Wonderful Words beginning with C, I taught you chastised, meaning told off or scolded. And not only that, but I taught you 10 synonyms for chastised. 3 of them began with R. So, the question is, what are they? What are the 3 wonderful words beginning with R that are synonyms for chastised? And even though I've taught them to you before, we're revising them, so I think we can justly make them words 10, 11 and 12 respectively of this tutorial, which brings us to number 13. To reiterate, and I've been using that word all the way through, so you should have an idea of what it means by now. If you don't, then watch the tutorial again to contextualize reiterate, meaning repeat for clarity or emphasis. So to reiterate, in Wonderful Words beginning with Q, I mentioned to you the difference between quote and quotation, a real bugbear of mine. You can see it in your Wonderful Words workbook. Extension Task C for wonderful words beginning with R. Mrs Glasson reiterated the difference between quote and quotation. The former is a, the latter is a. So the correct parts of speech, please, students. All of those wonderful words beginning with R, I hope that I have introduced them to you in a resonant way, a way that enables you to relate to them. And so hopefully you have your workbook with you. If you don't have one, then just go to www.mrsglasson.com so that you can, and I hope that by now you can repeat this. Elevate your lexis, make your diction more dexterous, and make your English exemplary. Do follow me on social media and go to www.mrsglasson.com to find out more about my courses. And I will see you again with wonderful words beginning with S.